What if the man who had it all, the looks, the fame, the talent, was quietly unraveling behind the golden glow? A star so effortless on screen, yet so restless in life. He was born William Franklin Beadle Jr. on April 17, 1918, in O'Fallon, Illinois. His family moved to Pasadena, California, and by the time he was in college, destiny was already drawing him toward the lights. He was handsome, athletic, charismatic, and it didn't take long for Hollywood to notice. He made his screen debut in 1939, but it was Golden Boy that gave him both his breakout role and his nickname, the one that would follow him for the rest of his life. William Holden, the Golden Boy. But that title was both a crown and a curse. He served in World War II, stepping away from the spotlight to join the Air Force. When he returned, his performances deepened. He wasn't just playing heroes, he understood their silence, their weight, their wounds. Then came 1950, Sunset Boulevard. As Joe Gillis, the struggling screenwriter ensnared in a faded star's dream world, Holden gave a performance that was cold, sharp, and unforgettably human. It earned him his first Oscar nomination. More importantly, it proved he was more than just a pretty face. Then, in 1953, he starred in Stalag 17, a war drama where he played a cynical prisoner with a secret. It won him the Academy Award for Best Actor. Holden stood at the peak. But even then, the ground beneath him was shifting. Behind the charm was a man battling his own demons. Alcohol became a constant companion. He was known to disappear from sets. He sabotaged relationships. He lived hard, and often alone. His long romance with Audrey Hepburn during the filming of Sabrina was filled with love, but ended in heartbreak. She wanted children. He had already undergone a vasectomy. He never told her until it was too late. And so, he kept drifting. But on screen, he never stopped evolving. The Bridge on the River Kwai, The Wild Bunch, Picnic, Network, each role revealed a new layer. Whether he was playing broken men, reluctant heroes, or aging icons, Holden carried truth in his eyes. There was always something weary about him. A sense that he'd seen too much, felt too much, and maybe lost too much. In his later years, he became an advocate for wildlife conservation, pouring time and money into African preservation efforts. It was his quiet rebellion against a world that often took more than it gave. But the final chapter was not one of glory. On November 12, 1981, William Holden died alone in his Santa Monica apartment. After slipping, hitting his head, and bleeding out, he was 63. No headlines, no final speech, just silence. The Golden Boy gone, not with applause, but with a whisper. And yet, his legacy remains. Because William Holden wasn't just a leading man. He was the shadow beneath the smile, the storm behind the sun. He showed us that beauty could ache, that heroes could doubt, and that even the brightest stars can carry the darkest truths. He didn't shine to be seen. He shined because he couldn't help it.